I don't know. So, this week has been focusing on trying to get this story down for this web series that I have been working on. I think I've got it. I think I've got now the actual location where last week we were talking about creating it in a bit of a repair workshop. I think thinking about it further and developing the story around it, it needs to be in a workshop. One of the things that they talk about in writing is write what you know about. I know about manufacturing because that's what I used to do. Grew up around manufacturing. So that's what we're going to kind of go for, is that idea of a manufacturing shop. I think that is probably the smartest option. So, once again, we start. Gonna block out what the space is going to look like and then kind of go from there and build on it, blah, blah, blah. So let's just kind of get the building down first. How big is this one actually going to be? I think this one's going to be actually a lot bigger. Let's go GY minus. So now we got a bit of a, what's that? 2, 4, 6 meters by 2, 4, 6 meters. I reckon that should be a fairly nice size. Is that cube AI? It is not. It is the default cube that I deleted and then brought back. So, that has been very interesting, Mr. Leo, that video. Here early. I'm like 2 hours late, thanks to kids wanting to go to bed later. That video was really interesting. Numerous reasons. Actually, I want to bring this wall back a little bit further. I think, after reading some of the comments, I still got to reply to them. Is it cheating? I don't think so. If I were to buy the assets, and this is what I posted on Instagram, if I were to buy the assets, is that still considered cheating? And secondly, if I didn't have to, if I didn't have to pay for the service, is it still, would you consider cheating? Morning, Mr. Spooky. The default cube now rests along with a time travel cube from the. So that was that was kind of interesting about that. So I will probably, I got to respond to all those comments, but that is the idea that I had there. Is it cheating? I don't know. Did I quickly whip something out and then put it in the background? Is it main part of the scene? No. So, because I mean, like at the moment, if we kind of go back into, where is it? Also, there'll be a short coming out probably after this where I uploaded the Rococo. Well, sorry, I put on the Rococo suit, facial motion capture. It was great. I'm really happy with it. I don't know what Michael was going to say now. 3D Studios. All right, I got to find the workshop. Sci-Fi Workshop. Please be the one that I'm after. Yeah. I mean, do we limit ourselves to going, no, nope, that's not the one. Mind you, we'll steal that. Do we now limit ourselves, or do we take, the tools around us and kind of go with it? Stopping me from learning Blender. AI is the only thing stopping me from learning Blender. AI is stopping everything from learning stuff. It's, if it's something you want to use it. Simple as that. I love you, but the AI stuff can go up someone's... Oh, yeah, completely agree. I completely agree. Why can't I find this file? But how many stinking YouTube videos are just AI generated, which is really frustrating. I really hate that. But then I'm using AI to write scripts for Blender. Am I cheating? I don't know. I can't code to save the life of me. Ooh, is it this one? But yeah, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. Does it speed up workflows? Yes, of course. There it is. That's what I'm after. So I'm just grabbing these pieces. Okay, Control C. Anything of interest? U. Oops. Don't know what you are. Let's grab you. Don't think so. Oh, come on. Let's grab all this again. Yeah. Is it cheating? I don't know. I don't know. It's not cheating. No different than purchasing something. Perfect. Yeah. Takes away the creativity. AI should only be used for menial tasks. Is programming a menial task? Because, yeah, where do we draw that line? And do we, even though we disagree with AI, does that, what about the next person? Because obviously we see that there are plenty of people kind of coming in and, yeah, I get it though. I just don't want it in games and movies. I wonder how many movies have been written by AI. This is a very small workshop. Yeah. And how much can you... How much do you have to say? So if I'm storyboarding something and I'm using AI to bounce off ideas, is that written by AI? Or is AI like helping me with the script screenplay? Yeah, it is getting iffy. Like, what is that line? Oh, sorry. So what I'm doing now is I'm building a workshop for those of you who just joined me. I need to make some sort of 3D printer in here. But yeah, same plot research. Yeah, probably the Marvel ones. You just upload all the comics and, go from there. Lazy people getting jobs. With it wasting money. Inflating project. Lazy people getting jobs. Yes. However, if they're working cheaper and getting more results than someone doing a classical method, and that's no skills to solve problems, I completely 100% agree with you. And this is the same thing as working from home, is if you're remote, you don't have an opportunity to learn from your coworker who sits right next to you. Hey, I've got a problem. Come over. Cool. And then they can step you through it if you've got a good mentor like that. This is a tool. But if it's the only tool, it is wrong. Plus, the ramifications of power consumption. I am intrigued to see that. No. I agree with you, Mr. Spooky. I'm intrigued to know what is the actual environmental impact in numbers, like per query. Because like plastic straws, are they that bad? I remember hearing comics saying, I've never seen a turtle with a straw, but we're doing it for the turtles. This is going back to kind of like a uni assignment of everyone needs to, if you make something, you need to have a decommissioning plan, which I completely disagree with. But anyway, that's another story. But yes, I understand. It will be very interesting to know what's happening in 5 to 10 years. Does AI become more expensive? As like the total number of how much power consumption comes out. Does it then people have to make the choice on how they use it? Yeah. Thanks, Gord. If you're getting results, okay, but most of them are just had to explain to an employer something he was told from one of them was, yep, agreed. And this is kind of like, we've got the fundamentals happening. And is there an easy way out? No. Because when something does go wrong, as Night Cow, I think, said, or Leo said, you don't have that backlog. And that's why, even with coding, yes, we can type in our pseudocode, I want this, 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 and this, and this to happen. But when it doesn't work, we still need to be able to have those skills in troubleshooting. Same with the animation, in terms of when something's not working, why isn't it working? We are able to look at it and go, right, that's why it's not working. How can I fix this? What do I have to do to adjust? Blah, blah, blah. So mocap's not the end all, be all. But once again, that is a tool as well. You know what? I'm actually liking how these pieces have come in. But there needs to be some sort of printer or something. You're small. These are some assets that we created a while back. Did I create this in live stream? I don't know. I'm going to move you out of the way, and I'm going to bring you in. Something like that. Perfect. This is a brand new scene. Let's go cycles, GPU. I can't wait for the 5090s to come out. I am going to get one. Just to have stuff. Mind you, there we go. I don't even know if the 5090s are good now. Because they've got all that AI business. However, they've got a lot of CUDA cores. But then another video that I watched, I'm like, it's not the best. Because of, that's using so much thinking power. Yes, so I don't know if the 5090 is worth it. From numbers wise, it should be worth it, but I don't know. It was all Gen I give it back said. A tool to spit out more assets, still have to put it all together. Yep. And that comes down to that same argument of buying assets. No! No. Don't. Did I? Poopy caca. Come on. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Oops, go away, Copilot. Crud. Now I've got to find all the textures. Dang it. Sorry, I'm just going to work backwards for a sec, see if I can actually find these assets where they're meant to be. Where could they be? Because I know I textured all these manually. Yeah, I got all the textures somewhere. Let's just do quick search. CNC 1000. Because what happened is I reformatted the computer. I've got a feeling they're in the library folder. They're in here. Got a feeling. A bit of an inkling. We'll come back to that. There is the problem. Do you know how many people have a complete lack of adaptive troubleshooting? Yes. I completely agree with that. How do you teach someone to want to learn to troubleshoot? I think, yeah, far out. I think that's where we're going to become very stuck. Yeah, 5 minutes of research. I mean, you even look at it working on IT support, that people would rather lodge a ticket than look through the self-service tool that we developed so you can fix it yourself. For those of you that know, no. Okay. I'm liking this. We'll work this out. I was hoping for something that would be a little bit more of a printer. So we've got our CNCs. I am thinking that let's duplicate this. And we're going to go G, Y, X. Move this over a little bit. When I need to learn. Yeah. I've going to uni last year and learning robotics. That has been a bit of a life-changing experience in terms of, actually, no, I'll keep those wheels there, in terms of me wanting to progress and do better and be able to make my own stuff. What do I want to make my own stuff? I don't know. However, the option is there for me to do that now, which is brilliant. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool. That's looking good. I think we'll just fill this table full of tools. But then we do need an assembly section and probably kind of like a gantry upon the roof. So let's go into mesh, gantry, I-beams. I-beams is in extra. Landscape extra. I've got a feeling that this view is too small for you guys. Let me just change display real quick. And bring the chat back. That is frustrating. I don't know where those are. How do you teach people to want to learn? Full stop. Absolutely. I completely. Do you work as... Nah. My title, the official title is Technology Manager. So I look at improving workplace efficiencies, not in the next 2-3 months, but in the next 5 years is the best way. Short form content needs to go for a start. Yes. Yep. It's kind of, yeah. Mind you, in saying that, my tutorials are all about, come in, this is what you want to do, this is how you do it, go away. I don't have too many of those really long form videos. Probably should if I want the channel to grow. I've done nothing. But yes. That is a future market problem. But he will be all right. What song is that? All right, everything's gonna be all right. You two? No, it can't be you two. You two. Oh, that's going to bug me now. Anyway, okay, let's go. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to create a quick gantry. And what on earth is that? Delete vertices. You suck. Let's go F. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to put in a few edge loops. Let's go triangle faces. Control T. Beautiful. From here, let's come into solid mode. And then we're going to go into wire. Mesh. Wire. Face. Wireframe. Perfect. Down here, then we can increase the thickness. Cool. Good enough. And we do that. You know what? Well, I'm going to make this roof a little bit bigger. Shift Y, and we'll bring that one to there. And that's just going to add in a bit of extra. Let's go Alt H, U, Tab, nope, and U. Let's grab these top pieces, and we're going to move these up an extra 0.5, GZ 0.5, E17. Far out. I've had so many young adults. Yes, I know. What the heck is that? What's up with that? I completely agree, Spooky. Oh my goodness. I probably can't talk about certain things. Anyway. Let's not. Yeah, it's shocking. I'm actually going to go, let's delete this one for now. And then here. It's too real, Roy. Let's go into, no. I swear I've got extras. Beam builder. There we go. That's what I'm after. Let's do not a box. I want a C channel. And let's just stretch that down. Rotate Z. Rotate. Actually, yeah, we'll go rotate X. Rotate X. You got me fired up now. What is... Oops. Hang on, what have I done? I've done something. Okay, let's scale that in. Rotate Z. Oh, so that there, what I used is, if you go into Blender add-ons, which is free, obviously, Blender add-ons, I'll say Add Preferences, add-ons, and you type in extra mesh options, and that gives you obviously extra mesh options. Oh my goodness, I can speak. Oh my goodness, it is. It's too real, Ron. Sorry, just flashbacks of everything. It is an amazing series. If you have not watched IT Crowd, not the one where they tried to bring it to the US, because they tried to, take everything, but the actual UK version, oh my goodness. There's some things that you cannot quote from that. Okay. Hide, and we'll hide this one. Okay, I like how we've got this. Let's just scale that in now. Bring it to there. And then this is the channel where our overhead crane can run. I do want to create some sort of miniature 3D printer. I think is going to be important. The episode with the fire and fire! Exclamation mark! Fire! Exclamation mark! I can't. No, I'm not going to say that one. And obviously, Jen and the elders of the internet know who I am. Gosh, I'm going to have to go back and watch this now. Anyway. Let's... Okay. All right. Come on. Focus, Mike. Focus. Okay. Let's grab that. I'm going to go Shift S. Actually, we'll do this. Here. Shift S, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Beautiful. And then this one now will go mirror modifier on this object. Y. Perfect. Excellent. So we got that now. I haven't seen that photo since the 90s. Gosh. It was cool that they did a summary of it and they put it up on YouTube, which I think was awesome. Let's go add in an I-beam now. Yeah, that was like a full hour and a half episode. Shift A, mesh. There it goes. Okay, pull your socks up, Marco. Let's get back into this. Extras. Beam builder. C profile, I want an I join. There we go. Nice. And then we go like so. Something like that. And then we can go here. Scale on the y-axis. Let's grab faces. And we're going to grab these faces and these faces. E to extrude. And we're going to scale on the y-axis. Something like that. And then let's do E, scale on the y-axis. And then that'll go up on top of that C channel. So now let's grab that. And we'll grab that, GZ. And that sits up there. Oops. Let's go GZ. Push that up into there. That can come up into here. This can all move down. And so now we've kind of have a crane that can move across. The other idea that I had for why this character comes to work at kind of like a small machine shop is that he's an expert in working with augmented hands. So he's a remote worker. He's able to work from home. And what he does, he's able to put on gloves and he can remote into wherever he needs to go. And those augmented hands are the ones that he can do mechanical stuff. But he comes to this workshop now because he's like, I'm over it. I just want to be able to work with my actual hands. And so kind of like that's the basis of the story. And then there's a few adventures that come along and do that afterwards, like what happens there. So that's kind of like one of the ideas. The Lich is going to be one of the characters in here. Actually, let's bring it up. I'll show you. I will show you. Because this was me testing.
Hello, I am known as the Lich. And I will be creating an animated short film, web series. Come on, man, pull your socks up. But at the moment, we're just testing the motion capture suit, the facial mask, to see how it turns out. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So, subscribe, come on the journey with me, as I'll try and document everything as well. There's Patreon as well if you want, but you don't have to. But you can, but you won't. Will you? Yes.
So, I know that's raw mocap data, and I know what I've done wrong there as well, which is good. And this comes back to knowing what the heck. I know I didn't do any AccuFace, which is good. So I know that the mouths can be improved. I just couldn't be stuffed writing out the script of what I said. The other thing is I locked his head to look at the camera. So although my face is kind of like moving up and down, his is very stationary because I set the head to be locking to the camera, not the eyes. So I kind of stuffed up there. Smil, yes, completely agree, but I did no pre-work on it, post-work. So, dude's got some wicked arthritis. It's from playing Space Invaders, see? So, yeah, no, completely agree. Yeah. But this comes back to the, I know why it's not working. But it was more of a test to see how well that head cam works and the workflow. It's a little bit of a sucky workflow, but I might have to spend a little bit more money to get the iClone profile, and then that'll hopefully be a lot more seamless is the goal, but we'll see. Okay, I like this. Let's go ahead now and create a 3D printer. Yeah. And so we'll do big 2-meter printer. Heck yeah. Let's go like this. Just going to move this off to the side. Oops. Shut up. Let's move this off to the side, and then we're going to go EZ.1. Oops. 0.01. This is going to be our bed. Now we've got to do a gantry. How do we do an enclosed 3D print? Probably should, eh? So that means let's make the bed a little bit smaller, and then that way we can get stuffed. Duplicate, make it a bit bigger. G to the Z, bring it down. E to extrude 1.75. GZ 1.75. Okay. Yep. Sweet. And then I'm going to grab these edges here. Control Shift B. That'll give us that. The idea here is if I do an edge loop, let's do a Control B to do a bevel. And then I'm going to do the same here. We can remove this section. Control, let's go P, stereo by selection. H, whoops, H. And then in here, we can go ahead, Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's do a little helper. Welcome to the stream. Here. Let's go ahead now and really focusing on using this. What does Wall Factory do? Ah, that one. What, that one? Extra. Let's go Beam Builder. Okay, I profile, L profile. I don't want an L profile. U profile? No. Your face profile. Box profile? No. I don't think it's I. I know. T profile. No, let's go I profile. Whatever, let's just do this. Let's go like that. Come on, Marco. You know how to do this, mate. All right, we're going to do that. And then this is what's going to be holding up the corners. Let's go GZ. So we're going to have that in there. like so. I do have a feeling, yeah, perfect. Let's go like this. E to extrude. I'm just going to scale on the x-axis. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's go to the top. And then we will go user, 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 and user. Delete faces. And then we will do here. F, 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 F. I don't like how that's so far apart, so we'll bring that G to the X, enclose it. I think we're doing a little bit of overkill here, but we get the gist. Generate, mirror, Y. And so now we have that. The bed's a little bit too big. Control L, scale. Delete vertices. Let's do this one. Scale, Shift Z. Nice. Poor. And then from here, let's go Shift D, rotate 90. And then we will go clipping. So it clips all together. GY, put that back into place. Let's grab this. Shift D, rotate 90, and then we can plop that into place as well. All right, looking great. Now, the system that makes it run up and down. I mean, technically, we could probably put a screw thread either side, but that seems annoying, but technically necessary. It's going to be the easiest way. I don't think there is going to be an easiest way. I'm just trying to think of my printer. The table moves backwards and forths. The head moves left to right, up and down, which is okay. However, we're making this, I mean, look. But I'll probably animate it because I'm an idiot. Let's Control LP, separate by selection. Let's just break these two away. P, separate by selection. And then I can select this, add modifier, generate solidify modifier. Smooth. Right click, shade smooth. And then we'll do the same here, generate solidify modifier. Now the reason why I separate it, because then down the bottom here we'll have some funky artifacts. Cool beans, I like it. Unless you're using the printer in the scene. I think I will. I think at some point throughout the series it will. And even in the background, even if it's sitting there and kind of like moving around, I think that's going to be important. Probably back here on the CNC. Not going to worry about it, and not going to worry about this one. But I reckon we might have this open. I mean, we can tell her to get stuff for now. Let's do an Alt-H. I'm going to grab all these pieces now. And let's just go move, new collection, 3D printer. Just so it's kind of sitting all in there. User, generate solidifier. And let's go add modifier, generate bevel, 0.01. auto smooth, and we'll throw a bevel on this one as well. And that gives us that. I think here, let's just do V to rip, because that's going to be the hinge that can open this section up. And then here, P separate by selection, and then we'll make this no solidify modifier, and we'll just make it, stop that one, scale, and we might just push it in a smidgen. There we go. So now we've kind of got a viewport in there. I'm going to just grab all this, and we will move it for now. I think I might just follow your lead. Let's just continue blocking. Now, one thing I don't have is almost like an office area to... Where'd everyone go? Oh. I don't know if just everyone just decided to leave. My hidden shame. Yeah, there's no kind of like desk to do any of the work, to transfer data and all that kind of stuff. How's that going to look? Thinking about that now. Let's go into Asset Browser, and we're just going to quickly throw in some of our stuff. Let's jump over into number 5. I got to roll. No worries. Thank you very much, Mr. Kilbo. Working in the background, listening to you building and ramble. Let's go with, where's that piece? I like, no, not that piece. I want that one. Yep, perfect. Put that like there-ish. Does that? Yep, perfect. I'm really happy with how that looks. Nice. That's a very nice situation. Now, because I've got this up the top, means that it's going to limit the roof a little bit. So, does that mean I need to push up the roof even further? Because I believe it does. So if I do an I, and then G, and then G to the Z, that'll now give us a whole much more space on top, allowing me to do, let's go something like that. Let's go like this now. Whoa, 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 whoa. As long as it doesn't clip. Let's go GZ. And then we're just going to kind of like layer the roof. Where are we? Hide that. Hide. There we go. Let's create... I really like this piece in here. You're a little bit too big, sunshine. G to the Y. Oops, period key. That is clipping there, so we'll move that back. Push U. I got to release this. Let's go with U. Something like that. And then we can go ahead and start as well. Plating. Put in some of these complex things as well. There's no reason why we couldn't even throw something like that in the wall. Are we throwing that in there just for the sake of it? Maybe. Okay, let's do an Alt-H now. Control-S to save. Let's jump into rendered mode and we'll just have a quick see what it is. A lot of pink. I hate you so much. DUV chip. Oh, hello. I've got that material somewhere. DUV chipped dark grey. DUV chipped, painted, scratched. Come on, DreamUV. Chipped. Here we go. Nah, you gotta go grey. Whatevs. We'll come back to that. What's this material? DVU yellow paint. So that is this one. And then what is this one? Matsy. Dang it. What about plastic? Is that going to work at all? Let's go select these things here because they're annoying me. I'm going to move new collection and we're just going to put it in the junk collection. And then we don't want to see the junk anymore. Something at the back here is pink. Select. Deselect, select, deselect, select. What is giving me that color? What is going over here? Metal. Shading. Oh, that's a good idea. Like that, Aiden. Sci-fi liquid filament tanks instead of filament rolls. That's good. I like it. Let's take that on board. Okay, here. You. What is your problem? Metal. Right. Let's just quickly jump into... Is it metal? Metal's my problem. Yep. We will minimize... Oh! Control Z. Let's bring that one back. I think you are my problem. So I'm going to just quickly jump over into this. Materials. Let's go ambient, standard. And we'll do metal. I know how to spell metal. And we are after some sort of yucky, worn out metal. 38 sounds pretty good. What do we got here? What? Are you alright? What just happened? Okay. I might just reopen this. See if it's still going to be a pain in my backside. Huh. I wonder what happened. I don't know. Let's jump to shading. I just want to see, are we having issues here somewhere? I've got a feeling that there's a texture on this window. And that's what's causing me problems at the moment. There it is. Let's just do that. And just for now, we go omission. I might just make it a yucky orange color. Just for the time being. And then we can come back. And that is now cleared. All that kind of stuff. Awesome. Seems like an actual monitor screen material. Yeah. So I had a texture just sitting over the top, which is fine. Let's go throw a concrete material on here. Okay, materials. not asphalt. Con. And we need something with a little bit of yuck concrete. How's that looking? Why? That is absolutely bizarre that it's happened again. Huh. We'll come back to that. Don't know what's going on. Let's go concrete on this one as well. Con. Fully sick. Concrete. And concrete. Let's do U. And then we're going to do project cubic projection. And if we come over into UV editing, we can see scales look very off. So Control A, apply scale. Let's now go U, unwrap cubic projection. Better. Scale 2. And then that means that that texture on the inside will unwrap itself. I mean, scale 2. Let's give it some extra details. Scale 0.25. I think this, yeah, we're going to change this material. I don't like it as much as I was hoping. Let's go to layout. One thing that we haven't really created is any lights into the world. So let's go light, area, GZ3. And we'll go GZ, so it's sitting above the crane. GY, Alt D, Y. How good's Factorio? Satisfactory, sorry. Just saying. I have been murdering that game again, which is super unfortunate. Now, we're going to go with a bit of an orange light, 200 watt. And that's given us some really good lighting. Perfect. We'll go ahead in and actually create some lights. I think this up here should be the yellow. Actually, we might even make it blue. So let's go back into here. So what I'm using, what I'm going to be using is DreamUV, which is kind of like a free Blender add-on. And I've got a whole bunch of materials for it. DreamUV. Are you, oh, let's do, thinking about like even if we do a red, that would look interesting. Let's go ahead and throw down user DreamUV. Let us find the add-on. DreamUV, click on this, click on that, over there, hotspot. Probably could be a little bit better. I'm going to do the same for that. Will it let me is the next question? I don't know. Tell me true. What is your go-to asset collections for materials? It is at the moment. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me whilst I look for it. It would be this one. That one there. is my go-to. You become painted red as well. I think that's okay. I feel that this here should be darker. Or even cinder blocks. Maybe that's what we need. Let's go. I'm going to get rid of the bump, displacement, put it straight into the normal, and we'll call it a 0.1. Let's have a look how that looks. Might look a little bit shinier. I think that's okay. Once we maybe add in some bracing into the roof, I think that'll kind of like fill out the whole scene a bit more. So let's focus on creating that for now. Once again, we will jump in and use the builder. Bob the builder. Mesh extras. Beam builder. Let's go a C channel. Beautiful. Let's go rotate 90. And then what we're going to have is, I reckon, something like this. GY. Shift DX. Shift DX. I think there. Shift DX. Something like that. That'll give us that. And that's now going to break up that back wall a little bit. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's up with the yellow. There we go. I think that's added just a little bit strength. Which cinder blocks? 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter. Oof. I'm all about the 2 meters. But the 1 meter is pretty good. 4 meter is too big. Not keen. After the stream, I'll probably jump on Discord. Spooky gave me the really good suggestion in doing that. And yeah, I'll show you my world if you're around. Shift S cursor selected. What? No way. Shift S cursor selected. There we go. Now I can do a Shift D, and let's rotate around the 3D cursor. Okay. Let's not. G to the X. Slap that one in there. Yeah, I reckon that is looking... No, don't take a render, you jerk. Let's do a walkthrough. I think that... I'm pointing at the screen. I think there needs to be a bit of a boundary around the top. But in saying that, that screen is way too clean. That is almost kind of like what we're after. I think that's a really nice scene through there. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, go out. Let's take that into account. Shift A, mesh, extras, beam factory. C profile, let's go a nice big get stuffed I-beam. And we're going to do something maybe like this. Scale on the Y. Get stuffed. Do this. And we do this. Nice. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll grab this again, Control L. Shift D, rotate 90. And I will slide that into there. And we will put it up high. Too slow. So technically, if we do that, these pieces here need to come down because they don't intersect the I-beams, and so they would almost like sit right there. Perfect. Now if we come into here, Control Alt Numpad 0, don't have a camera in the scene. Looks like I do have a camera in the scene. F12, let's just have a quick look and see. Alto, welcome to this room, buddy. It's not bad. Oh my gosh, what is that? Scratchy. Oh. Okay, I'm okay with this. I like it. Let's grab that and let's go into hotspot. Let's do red. Now let's do a quick render view. We'll see what it looks like. Nice. Perfect. Great. We don't have anything on top here. This needs to be a bit of a dirty plastic. It's fine. We can come back to that. Okay. Do I have a glass material is the next question. I do not. Let's go plus new matte underscore glass. Oh, stupid caps lock. Matte underscore glass. And then what we can do from here is go up into shading. Now this is kind of like how I do my glasses. So we go into glass.bdsf. We go into a transparent. Let's get rid of you. And then we do a mix shader. Mix shader. You go into there. You go into there. You go into there. Over there. Over there, over there, over there. Control L. Let's go assign. And that'll give us lighting into there. Do the same for this. Control L. Plus sign. Glass. Assign. And then same here. Two materials. You become glass. Assign. You know what? I'm okay with it. Panoramic view. Look, I make it unmanageable. 28. I reckon. Oh, far out. It's almost midnight. That's why. Once probably some drawings and such I put around, some crud. One thing I don't have is like offcuts. You look weird, mate. I don't want you. Don't be rendered in my scenes. Let's just click escape and do another F12 and we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to have to start setting up my second machine as the streaming machine. I reckon maybe that's why I'm getting these like errors. Printer needs a bluish. Yes, completely agree. And this is everything that we've got to Don't forget to make a MAM desk. Yes, correct. Great observation. Far out. I always feel like the top here. Oops. No. Because the way we've got it set up. Come on. Come on. Okay, so if I were to grab this, that's control base. Well, let's come over into this. Let's go open up into our asset browser from here. Materials. No. Click on that. And then I want like chipboard. Let's go chip. I think that's what it's called. Yes, exactly. Let's throw that into there. And then we select this. I hate you. Let's do this, control numpad plus U cubic projection. Make sure we click on that and go assign. Yes. What the heck is that? Why is that pink? Why is it like kicking out my materials? I think I need to update some add-ons. Bizarre. Anyway, we'll come back to that. That is super frustrating. I think for now, rather than punching myself in the face, I'm just going to go red. Red asphalt, painted wood, painted plaster, plastic, ooh, painted metal. Let's just put that on there for now. And then we can come back and sort. What the heck is that now? What's wrong with you? Why is there an alpha in there? Go away. Bizarre. That is... it is. Weird. 0.1. Color. No, welcome. Ever since Gmod. With some real life stuff with default pink and black checks. IKEA. Caterium ingots unlocked. Oh my goodness. So normally when this happens, it's something in the settings, but this is normally an Eevee issue, not a cycles issue. U cubic projection. It's just testing. Shift N. Okay, let's have a look. Da-da-da-da. This is bizarre. I know this problem. Surface? Have you been able to speak to anyone at Reallusion about the issues with their program? So, The only thing that I spoke to about them was the licensing in terms of gaming. I haven't had a chance to sit down with everything else and have a play with in terms of like the Unreal Engine workflow, which is something I got to test because now that I've got a mocap thing, animation in iClone, I got to actually port it across. So yeah, the only thing that I've been talking about there is, hey, Unknown 3D. The only thing that I've been talking about there is that you cannot use a character creator with the models from character creator in a game, which makes sense. That's kind of like creating a game that makes textures, but taking the materials from Substance Painter and using them as your textures that you can edit other textures. Oh yeah, there's an IKEA add-on. Yes. Sorry. All right. Let me come back. Stupid materials? Why? What is going on? Anyway, so edit, preferences, IKEA browser. Turn that on. And then, sorry, just interesting comment on Insta. Then from here, we can type in chair. And then we can start importing. Now, obviously, the licensing is, a bit of an issue, I would say. I don't think you could probably use these as commercially. But, there you go. An IKEA chair. But yeah, Ronnie, I will continue to have a play. I do want to play with, the Unreal Engine workflow. For me, it's always worked perfect. So I don't know what the fuss is about that one. But I can just do another video on it. I'm holding caps lock. I can just do another video on that one. This, why are you being a jerk? Displacement. No, there should not be any displacement. Shading. See, there's no displacement. Oh, wait. That's metallic. Is it see-through or is it reflecting? No. It's just reflecting light. Surely. You stupid idiot. Control Z. Roughness. Metallic. Let's put the metallic back in. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Fix that problem. I'm smart. Copy material to selected. And then that'll give us that. Perfect. Let's now throw our roughness back in. And we'll do an F12. Let's have a quick look. The cobbler. Welcome. And here I just visit my local IKEA. It's like a thing to do. Oh, yeah. It's great to go for a walk around. My girlfriend should learn 3D CAD software. I mean, you're not wrong. The red's a little bit too bright, but that's fine. It's just kind of like a placeholder for now. This section up here needs to be darker. Mind you, the other thing as well is we don't have any lights yet. We can, even bring this down to 100. Let's do the other tabletop as well, because I think having that chipboard tabletop worked really well. So I'm going to select that, Control Numpad Plus to increase my selection. From here, let's go ahead, new material. We're going to do chipboard, assign. Cubic projection. And then we'll do the same here. Control Numpad Plus, new material here, chipboard, assign, unwrap, cubic projection. Perfect. I like that. By having her create a 3D model of the room you want to redo. Yes. Okay, that CNC doesn't have a table inside, so that's something we have to fix up. While we're here, where's the controller? That is the controller, isn't it? Yep, that's meant to be the controller. So let's just go light, control light. These here are meant to be black plastic. Sign, same as you two. Black plastic, assign. Let's go hotspot on this one. Mind you, I probably shouldn't. Should just find the textures. Will it fail? Give it a sec. It's thinking it's a little hard out. Come on, Blender. Should have saved you. Okay, it worked. Nice. But I might undo and save, because I do have textures for that. I think that this is a great idea. And then this will be our assembly area as well. So let's just grab the desktops here. Whoops. Shading. Nope. UV editing. Scale 2. And then they'll give us a little bit of extra love on the table. Just give it a bit more details. We don't have any... Let's do the lights. Come on, man. Okay, let's do 16. Rotate X 90. Do something like that. Scale on the Y-axis. And these are going to be our fluoro lights. And we'll do 3 to a light. Individual origins, please. There we go. And then from here, let's go ahead, create a plane. Just lift it up a little bit. Scale, nice. I to do an inset. Even though this is the future, they still do have, get stuff, they still do have fluorescent lights. They're not using Stormlight. I don't know how many of you would have got that one. Beautiful. Let's go to materials. This one here is going to be light. New material, roof light. Matte underscore roof light. Change. Hey, get stuffed. Hey, get stuffed. Change this to emission. 2. Make it a small glow. Assign. You can become like a white paint. Hey, someone just joined. Paradigm shift, yeah. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's change. Oops, let's change this around. Something like that. Maybe we will now just go GX 0.1 to the 0.05. Deselect all that. GY 0.5. X 0.05. Now the question is how does that look? Does it work? Doesn't look stupid. Oh, legs. Blender 4.0 change spec. Now it's PBR, so the IR levels. Simulate surface being rough enough to bounce slide back. If you don't do that rough, things will have... Oh, gosh. When you broke in the future. Can we use substance textures directly? Yet I have so many presets. No. Not that I know of. They did have an add-on for a little bit. However, I don't know what happened to it. Shift S cursor selected. Oh, actually, no, I can do... No, I can't. Shift D, Shift S, selection to cursor. Oh, wait, no. Let's do Alt D, so it's a linked object. Alt D. Let's grab that. Let's grab our lights. Scale individually. Perfect. F12. Let's have a look. You can use if your substance textures are output as USD. I tried to get it working in Omniverse. Yeah, it wasn't working for me too well. Yeah, it's gone. Or the new GLTF. I reckon, why are you rendering, character? I told you. Oh. What was I going to say there? Yeah, Omniverse has changed. It seems to be more... Thanks, Para. It seems to be more more about the enterprise now. Yeah, I feel like that concrete does not fit in the slightest. However, I am liking what we have, and now that I have this, I can visualize a few things. Now, one thing, I don't have a door. So let's go ahead and create a door. Shift D, P, separate by selection. Let's go G to the Y, E to extrude along the Y axis. And then from here, let's go into add modifier, generate solidify modifier. We'll make it 0. Even thickness. And this is going to be our door. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe scale down the textures? Yeah. NVIDIA never screw over the individual. That Omniverse, though, wasn't, I don't think, is a tool for the individual. I think it's very much a tool for the masses. Sorry, masses. For enterprise. Because it is a pretty powerful tool. But like anything, if you know what you need to make, yeah, amazing balls. But I think for myself, as a little like content creator, you need a bit of grunt. However, in saying that, the 5090s should be capable of giving that stupid amount of grunt. So yeah, after seeing a few reviews, it's interesting to see what's going to happen with the 5090s. I will probably definitely be getting one. I need a new computer. This computer's now out of warranty. So yeah, it's time to get a new computer. Okay. I'm going to go asset browser. Just do want to check out a texture. Cinder? Nope, that's Conda. Cinder? Nope. Sin. Brick. Do they not have cinder blocks? That's brick, brick, brick. It's carpet. Chainmail. I don't know how I put in BRI. Oh, fabric. Idiot. Tiles. That's actually interesting, that. Painted brick. Painted brick. I hate you. File, recover, autosave. Oh my goodness, look at the time. All right. 10 past midnight. Sweet. My 27 feels hostage. I want a 5090 for AI stuff. Oh, yeah. Why the hell do we need separate enterprise and individual software? Look at the CAD programs. I actually played with, in talking about that nub, I actually played with Tinkercad. I'm like, oh, actually Tinkercad's improved itself from when I was doing stuff. The last thing that I 3D printed, Jed stand, was this. I designed it. And see if I can find an image of it done. So this here is a stand that I created for the sole purpose of my son's room. Let me find it. There it is. Because it took a screenshot, send it to me. So that's what we 3D printed. Obviously I had to do it in 3 parts. So that, you can put a Lego plate on and put all these Lego cars on top. Very happy with how that turned out. Why am I showing that? Someone said something. I don't trust it till the unpaid reviews come out. Yeah. There are a few people that I'm like, yeah, I trust this guy. And then there was another video where the power usage is just through the roof. Like it's a, 30% increase in power usage. Which is really interesting because there was that one guy, which I don't know what his name is, but he's got long hair. And he was saying how, the wires have a chance of melting because there's just so much power going through it. And I'm like, oh, that's very, very interesting on what he's talking about there. My 3D printer is just gathering dust at the moment. I like 3D printers. I do want to be able to design something to kind of sell. I do have ideas, but it's just getting around amongst every stinking thing else. Concrete. So I'm just having a look. Do we have... What the heck is that? It's rails. I don't need rails. Oh, nope. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do that. Just give that a save. I'm going to give you a save. Concrete 36. No, oh wait. on. Let's give the ground concrete. And then we can have a look at how this is looking now. Hey, film. I just picked up 4080. Nice. Can't wait to start working out some stuff alongside stream. Heck yeah. Excellent. All right. So I'm okay with that wall, actually. Let's go into UV editing. I'm feeling a bit parched. Select everything. Scale. I reckon the wall, though, the roof, ground, won't increase it too much. Let's just do an F12 and have a look around. I have ideas for Christmas ornaments. Yeah, I have printed Christmas ornaments previously. Oh, yeah, that's way better. But yeah, that was for the kids. Because I try and get the kids to design something and then I'll come in over the top and 3D print it. So one of the things was my daughter wanted something to put all the bookmarks in. So I'm like, cool, draw me a picture and I'll make it. The other thing that I have is a bag full of trolley tokens. So this is me and my infinite genius. We're trying to promote the channel some more. So, can you focus on the camera, on this, focus. Okay, let's try this. Can you focus? Mark on 3D. And so what these are is, especially only here in Canberra, to get access to a shopping trolley, you need to put a $2 coin or a $1 coin in. But that is a trolley token or a trolley key. So you can unlock a trolley without a coin. As it used to be, they idle 5080s. And it's more efficient than most. Edible? Putting nipple markers on the figures continues to make me giggle like a... What are you talking about? Alto, I have no idea. What are you doing with nipple markers? Gosh. This needs to be blue paint. Do I have a blue paint? Do I have a blue paint there? See? Do a quick save running. Asset browser. Probably should stop closing it. Blue. Painted bricks, painted metal. Let's do that. See what spits out. Nice. I think it might be a little too much blue. Oh, it's gone see-through again. How bizarre. Opacity. Oh, I see why it does opacity. Because it's meant to have the intention of having another color underneath. See? Ah, crud. Let's go get rid of that. Normal into normal. 0.25. And then let's go into UV editing. Select all. Scale. Let's go U. Unwrap. Cubic projections. And then what is the... That's pretty cool. Intrigued. Yeah, every time the chest controllers turn into nipples. The chest controllers. Oh. Right. This looks good. That could do some work. This is actually... I'm going to have to build on this, I reckon. Okay, where are your nipple controls? Those ones. Alright, probably tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow's video is, I'm going to upload those 6 AI generated models to Patreon so you guys can have a play around. I still got a few more credits to spend on that one. I'm going to jump over into my Discord in a sec. Let me, for those of you who would like to join, right click, invite people, Kiapi. If you want to come in and say, hang on, did I just do the right one? Yeah, I did. Control V. Yes, I'm a child. Hidden. Use a copy button. What? Oh, copy. Oh, you suck. No. Copy. Hang on. What the? What the heck? Invite people. Copy. Oh my goodness. Control V. I hate you. Okay, let me just work backwards and get it for you. Edit. Discord down here, maybe. Maybe that one might work. Yeah, sweet. All right, that one works. Anyway, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to come into the voice channel in there. Come say hi. And this is... Yeah, let's continue on. I don't know what Monday's video is going to be. Nor Wednesdays, nor Fridays. Actually, Friday might be a live stream. We'll see. But, jump over to Discord. Say hi.